Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. A woman wants a man as much as he wants her. Now, seriously, that's deeper than people realize, because one of the things that many men have a problem out here thinking is that he wants the woman, but women in general don't want him, or he got to do all this to get the woman's attention and everything. And you know, that whole sentiment's not helped by so many women running around here talking about how strong and independent they are. You know, and you get some men, they hear that, they think, oh, well, she don't want to have sex, or you know, she don't want me, or I got to do all this to try to convince her. See, a lot of what men do is to try to convince a woman to like them. And yeah, it might be a particular woman who don't like them, but right now I'm talking now in terms of general. Men want women, but women want men. Now, yeah, we can get into specifics about it, but understanding that one thing helps a man a whole lot, because a lot of men, like I said, will approach a woman like they gotta convince a woman, like they gotta pull her, they gotta convince her. No, she already wants a man. Only issue is whether she wants a particular man. But if we talk in general terms, women want men. All you have to do is pay attention to their behavior, what they acting like. Now, somebody might try to be smart and say, well, they only want particular men, and yeah, but it's still a man. But a man can go a long way in understanding that he doesn't have to convince the woman. She will like him or she doesn't, you know? But it don't mean that she dislikes him. See, a lot of guys, especially non-select men, they feel like they gotta do something. And yeah, they gotta do something, but remember, that woman wants somebody. That woman wants somebody. If she's heterosexual, she wants some man. Shoot, even if she's gay, there's still some man that she might want, you know? Because that's just how it is. Just like a man wants that pussy, that woman wants that dick. It's just that simple. It is just that simple. If that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have all these women getting on social media and stuff complaining. Even so-called modern women, what they complaining. If they ain't want men the same way, in general, if they want men the same way, they wouldn't complain. You wouldn't, shoot. The human race wouldn't be standing at 8 billion and growing now. Seriously, we probably wouldn't have survived as a species. Remember that. You gotta think about that. When you're approaching that woman, talking to her, hey, just like we're sitting around, the guys can be sitting around drinking some beers, talking about women doing the exact same thing. They might not be drinking some beers. They could be, whatever. They sitting around talking. In fact, usually when it's a group of women, they talking about getting men more so than men are talking about women. We might be talking about the game or politics or some of that other stuff. Shoot, when women together, they generally talking about men one way or the other. They are generally talking about men. And see, once you understand that, you understand, wait a minute. Yeah, I want her, but I'm bringing something to the table that she wants to get. Because if you take a honest look at the men who get the most women, it's the men who are least pressed about them. It's the men who make them work for it. It's the men who don't just hand them something. Let's talk about that. Many men are handing women money, giving women money, when they ain't that interested. They ain't interested in that particular man. And even some women who would go with a man, go out with him, you don't have to spend anything. If a man gonna take her to a fancy restaurant, they'll still go. But you handing them something, you making it easy for them. Nah, they already want you. You got something. See, I learned this when I was working in the government. We were trained in negotiation. When you negotiating something, you got something they want. Shoot, you don't have to hand it to them. You can say, well, I got something you want. What you giving me? See, if a man understands that woman want him just as badly, he got something that she wants, then he can say, well, hold up, this is what I want. I want a plate, you know? I want you wearing clothes like this. Like if you get a critical mass of men who say to women, y'all gotta do this, this, and this, they're gonna do it. In fact, you already see that. You know, you already see that in a way. But it has to be a critical mass of men. Because unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of men, they gonna spend the money. They're gonna put a woman on that pedestal. They're gonna do all this stuff, so women gonna ride with it. But see, all these men are doing it because they think they have to convince the woman. And like I say, there might be a particular woman that is not interested. If she ain't, she ain't. A woman that wants you, she ain't gonna make it hard. She ain't gonna put you through a bunch of stuff. In fact, I'm gonna talk about that later this week. I'm gonna talk about that because that's important to know, right? But yeah, it's saying, and you know, saying a woman wants a man as much as he wants her, it might sound simple, but women really ain't complicated. Seriously, they really ain't. They try to make themselves complicated, and for the seriously non-select, they quite complicated. But think about it. You get some women getting wet just because they like how somebody look. Let's just be real. Or he might just give them directions. They might like his tone of voice. They really not hard. Women are really, they easy. They easy, really. But see, it's men who make them hard, thinking you gotta do all this other stuff. Instead of just saying, wait a minute, why don't I change up? Why don't I hit the gym? Why don't I dress up a certain way? Why don't I look at them a certain way? Why don't I carry myself? And you'll find that's, shoot, once you make those changes, the women handing it to you, they're making it too easy. Like the select men out there know exactly what I'm talking about. They have stories, women be stalking them and everything, you know? But you gotta understand that, but I talked about in my last sit down, you just gotta have that right mindset. Once you have that right mindset, shoot, you can always, you understand what they want. Shoot, look at how, seriously, when you get a chance, look at how women dressed out here. They dress with their clothes, they wearing their clothes as a magnet. That's to draw your attention. They want attention. They want attention. You know, seriously, if a woman goes out of her house and she gets zero attention, she hitting up her therapist, and a whole lot of them got therapists. She hitting up her therapist. She got something. So if you understand that, just that simple thing, that if you can really get that in, that she wants you, so you just got to figure out, okay, what is it that you have that she wants, and you magnify what you have. Boom, you get the women easily. Because that's a big issue with a lot of guys who are not winning with women. They, you know, they making it too hard. They putting that woman on a pedestal. Don't put that woman on a pedestal. She fart just like you do, probably worse. She's still human. She still got things that she wants, she desires, all right? Want y'all to think about that, all right? So that's all I have for right now. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessing.